Sometimes it seems all roads lead...
Revelio.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterfly.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Levioso.
Hey you, Ravenclaw.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Ravenclaw.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. Now that's more like it. Made it. Ho, ho!
Ugh, that's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Made it! Excellent. Castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. This is rather fun. That wasn't too bad. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Potato!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu packs.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well discovered. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio!
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep it between us. He never confides in anyone.
Revelio!
But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets. but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft in. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, Does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft...
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio!
How nice to see you.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it.
Revelio!
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked. Gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room.
Revelio.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moon.
Revelio.
We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio. Revelio.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need... The desk...
Revelio.
Valuable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring. Very good. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients, or you should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table.
I did. Where can...
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much... They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources.
I see. Can I regain resources by
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the one. whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have.
Can you tell me a bit more?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook. We discovered this room together when I was a student. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be...
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another...
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the... Do you have the Moonstone? You can acquire...
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions, and conjuration can be used to decorate. Why don't you try it on the walls? Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can.
I think you're ready to take... The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform... altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor. I shall...
Good. I'll leave you to it.
Oh dear. Deke thinks perhaps you didn't know Deke.
Revelio.
I thought it would be...
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour the other day.
Revelio. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need... The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio.
Lovely to see you both.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone.
Levioso!
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms.
Nah, you want to leave it at least a week before you go poking about the tracks of a trailer. Let his trail.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? Spends more time petting the things.
We'll be off to the tavern after this. Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Best thing in the world, finding.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be offending this spoiled.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach. Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone. They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail.
I shan't be having none of your nonsense.
It's been ages since I've found anything like this. Bancroft.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Surprising how many nifflers you can find down there. I do have a knack. There's not a thing worth learning from civilized society. Except out here, I suppose.
Revelio.
Potato!
And I haven't even had my tea yet.
You'll need to be quicker than that.
Oh.
Potato!
Rookwood, don't go
And it's nice try.
Incipio! Incipio!
Learn that in first year, did ya? Then next year or I'll have you stewed like a lamb.
Confringo! That was a mistake.
There's proper people there.
What kind of magic that was? Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Revelio. Cursed fiends.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Revelio. Revelio.
They come after me, they'll rest in
I should investigate.
I've always said that travel broad.
Wonder who lives here.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph?
I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's. Rumour is he was seen in the forest. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders. I'd help search for him,
I can certainly look out.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to... I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest where... Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak.
Revelio.
Ravenclaw's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
You have my pants.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like that.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak?
Yes? What?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy.
She mentioned dark magic and even...
Despite my repeated warnings, I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day...
I'll let you know if I see or hear.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Revelio. Revelio.
Wager I could handle another enchantment now.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never mind.
Nice to meet you.
My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended simply at my wits' end.
How did you... I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Revelio. 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 One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Wizards are running scared, as they should be. What was that? How nice of you to stop by. I won't let you. Dead. I will make
you. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. One camp down, one more to go. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down. Light, and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift?
Patricius Totalis.
Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. One less human to worry. Stupid. Showing off, are we? Why can't I hit you?
Expelliarmus.
This is where you will. I won't rest until dead.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Stupid one. Confringo.
I will make you.
Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until
Leviosa. Revelio. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. These rocks have seen better days. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
I could use some gold.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Is that Inferior's wearing a woolen jumper? That must be Bardock.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa!
Woolen jumper. I'm sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
Revelio!
This mentions in theory, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
Revelio. Levioso. Levioso.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Confringo. Levioso. Accio.
Lumos.
Reparo. Accio.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio.
Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be... I don't suppose a...
I'm afraid not. I'd help you if I could, but I don't.
Well, that is unfortunate. Not a charitable bone in their body.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Revelio.
I would say that I...
It's the...
Assignment's all finished.
Somebody pay for this!
You're slipping. Better to go!
Careful not to get hit.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Air insurance have spider.
Stupid! Confringo! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Or it can feed. I prefer the latter. Today, since I found anything worth poaching near Crackcroft.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio.
When the clouds are dark, is always the best time to strike. As if nature herself lends a veil with which to orchestrate one's treachery. Thinking Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach. Stop right there! It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little...
Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Grenade. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Grenade. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Confringo. That was a close one. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. 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 Wonder who lives here.
Thank you. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do...
Oh, please tell me.
I'm afraid he's joined the Ashwinders and has no interest in returning.
What? No, this can't be. He was seeking their advice, that's all.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Badolf! Badolf, my dear, dear brother. Thank you for passing through. You've made Upper Hogsfield safe. For that, I thank you.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Safe flying!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Wonderful to see you again.
Revelio.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too.
Thank you, Professor.
Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some tricks up for you in the next room.
What are you up to now?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio.
Keep it away from today.
Revelio.
Pleased to see Aaron has his belongings back. Ranrock.
Confringo. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio.
See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure. Pleased to see Aaron has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world. There you go. Catching them quickly.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
I nearly fell out of a cart at 3. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Not so tricky after all, darling. Revelio.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
Accio. Wingardium
Afraid to take...
Leviosa. Glacier. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Confringo! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long. Reducto!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacier. Who's there?
The beasts are safe now. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Over here.